Welcome to the Minds Up Radio Show. It is the Enlighten One show. You are here with your host, Miss TAKIYAH Diamond. And tonight we are doing something so powerful. As you know, it is 11:11 and we're taking our vibrations all the way to the heavens. You already know. Because that's the way that we are flowing tonight. And from this day forward, we are keeping it positive, powerful, and productive. We are doing something great. And tonight is just one of those nights that you got to step into it. Try it on. You know, whatever it is that you want to be, whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, take out the word try, accomplish it, step into position. Because this is the time, this is the moment, and this is your moment to begin being the best you that has ever been created all of your life. So I want to say, again, I am TAKIYAH Diamond, life coach, speaker, mentor, blah, 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 and all those wonderful stuff. But tonight I am exercising my gift as your radio host. And what happened to me is I had this epiphany of doing this 11:11 event with some really powerful coaches. So all day today from 11 to 11, you guys are a part of something that's history for me, something that's monumental for me, where I have had some really powerful energy healers, some health and wellness coaches that have been transforming lives all day today on this phone, really helping people see what it is that's blocking them and helping them break free. I decided to bring together you wonderful people today because sometimes we have a path or we have a passion and we're just not really sure which way to go. So this was implemented on my heart because I've been there of, knowing that there was something that I wanted to do, but just not really understanding what's blocking me, what's stopping me, what do I do next? And this was the purpose of the Enlighten One show, so that you can connect with people who can help you help others, because that's what this is all about. For all of us, coming into that level of consciousness where we understand that everything already is. There's no need to beg. It already is. And so tonight I have one of the most powerful and influential beings in my life. And I'm so serious. This isn't a propaganda speech of of just saying it, just to be saying it. I am completely honest. The guest that I have coming on the show with me tonight, that I have on the show with me tonight, is the beautiful, gifted, beyond gifted Vietnamese energy healer, Miss Hue. And I don't like to mess up her last name, so I'm going to let her tell y'all her last name. So I just say my beautiful Hue. But go ahead, Hue. You can tell me your last name so I don't mess it up.
It's actually Hue Anh Nguyen. So that's how you say the full name. Hue Anh means light to wisdom.
Woo! Light to wisdom. And honey, you are definitely that. I must say you have empowered and inspired my life in a major way. I remember coming to you just all confused and bamboozled. And it was like Hugh just waved the magic wand and it all just went away. And I would love for you guys to be able to experience what I experienced with Hugh for yourselves. Any of my clients that come to me, I send them to Hue, my best friends, my family members, church members, whatever, meditation members. I send them to Hue because she's so powerful. She knows exactly what she's doing, and you don't need much. She can see straight through you. You don't have to tell her nothing. She can see straight. She has the gift to truly, truly see straight through you. So I want to welcome you, Hue. Everybody, y'all give it up for Hue. Woo!
Well, thank you. What an honor. What an honor to be here. Thank you, TAKIYAH, for putting this up. And this is very exciting. This is my second interview lineup today, and it's very, and yes, was declared yesterday was the National Yes Day.
Woo!
So it is.
Day. Do y'all hear that? National Yes Day. It was the day for you to say yes to whatever it is that your heart desires. So I want to say that Hue is a master teacher. She's an intuitive energy healer of 20 years of experience. Again, she is Vietnamese, who has well-traveled all over the world, and she's now residing in Northern California, which is like right outside of Sacramento, with her wonderful husband and her 3 beautiful children. She has pioneered her unique, powerful process for correcting the common but relatively unknown condition of reverse polarity. She has used her technique to transform her own life, healing her from, I know you guys are, some of you guys are familiar with this particular, I want to call it a disease, because it is a disease at the end of the day, but fibromyalgia, how do you say that? How do you say
Fibromyalgia?
Yeah, that word right there. And she has mastered turning her marriage around, and her clients report the similar transformations that just like the one that I just gave to you today. So if for any reason you are feeling stuck, you are feeling overwhelmed, no matter how bad your life may seem or look, Hue is the woman to go to help you get through, break free, and live the life that you deserve today. So Hue, tell me, who is Hue Anh? Who are you? Who are you?
I was born in Vietnam. I spent the first 10 years of my life in actually a fishing town. The reason we left because we didn't have the freedom of education. And my mom, we were one of actually 2 richest family in the neighborhood, really, but they were giving us a hard time. So long story short, I was a refugee at the age of 9. I spent some couple years in Philippines and then found myself living in Australia. That was the next journey. That's where all my formal schooling and education, and I was trained as a registered nurse. I was also a traveling nurse. So I love traveling. I think I was the first solo Vietnamese backpackers. I haven't challenged anyone or challenged me with that yet, so I still consider myself and I found my beloved in England, and here I am in the United States for the last almost 20 years now, I guess. So that's the summary up, and I have
That is awesome. So you are like this really powerful being, and God has blessed you with so many gifts. I have to ask, what is a day like in the life of Hue? Like when you get up in the morning, what are some of the first things that you do to keep yourself aligned? Because you help everybody else. And I know sometimes for us as healers or coaches or whatever, we could fix the whole world, but when it comes to fixing ourselves, sometimes we find it a little challenging. But you managed to do that for yourself. Turn your life around, your marriage around, your health around. So I am so curious to know, what is a day like for you? Like, what are some of the things that you do every day, or when you get up in the morning? What are your morning steps, your rituals that you practice to make sure that your day is smooth sailing?
So I wake up about 5 o'clock a.m., but since the time changes, I often wake up at 4. So I wake up, take a really 3 deep breaths, and everyone can practice this, and then just sit right up there and just be, and then really grateful for the day. And I will pick up something. I often do an affirmation. I'll listen to my audio pre-record affirmation, or pick up I have not been a reader all my life, but in my adulthood, I think I own over 400 books in personal growth, health and wellness, energy, medicine, you name it, I owned it. So I will pick up a inspirational book to read and get my mind set for the day, and just really be in that space and really thankful. My next step is really just plan out what I have for the day, and the process beginning with, my more audio meditation, and that's been really helpful to me because I am very audio. I like to embrace the healing voice and the music that transcend me and set me up for the day right. And have my water. You must have your water. Have it there by the bedside, 2 glasses, and drink that before you even go to the bathroom. Good job. Yeah, that's wonderful. And I have my morning routine, and then sometime I'll either do yoga, and now it's getting a little darker, so I'm fitting in my running. So my next thing is I want to run for a marathon. So I'm in training for that. So that's very important to me. Just continue to practice my mind and my body and getting that taken care of before I even check anything else for the day, before I get it online. And I have 3 kids to prepare for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So I have, they're all at middle school this year, high school this year, and elementary school this year.
Oh my God.
So my morning is packed in with those children, packing lunch and all. So
Ooh, you got superpowers.
so those are my morning rituals. So yes, the body and the mind is very important because you need to take care of both. Without this body, where will you live? That's the question you should ask yourself. Where would you live? Yet we are just temporary beings right now, and we have this body. So me having to experience life experience with fibromyalgia, double whammy car accident, just put my body in such a state. So that was really a wake-up call. And whether you have fibromyalgia, cancer, or going through a hard time, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Right.
It's just a way for God, the divine being, the source, is to say, hey, wake up. It's time to wake up. So I was not in my passion, and I wasn't living my life purpose. And I got divine. I've been a practicing Zen practice for the past 10 years solidly. Been a Buddhist all my life, but really truly practicing the meditation, doing the walk, doing the talk, the meditation, and that's been amazingly helpful. The wonderful guides and angel in my life, they're come to teach me in so many ways. Yeah. And I am forever grateful. Every single people often thank me, oh my gosh, she's such a miracle, she's a magic that. And I always tell them, I thank you for coming, to be open, to be vulnerable, to be opening up, for me to see inside your soul where your heart desire, where do you need to be mended. So those are areas that we always as whole, we were born with yes, and then guess what, all our lives you grew up with like, no, you can't do this, you can't do that, you cannot do that, no, don't do that, don't. And guess what, all of that just like tied into you. And yesterday I had a lot of yes yesterday, and I had a little conversation with a little 6-year-old neighbor.
Okay.
So she goes, Mom, can we declare today is the National Yes Day? And Mom said, no, you can't do that. I said, oh, yes. You know what? Clay is going to make it's our National Yes Day. So I did. I created a little post, and we have a National Yes Day. And my daughter wanted a National Pajamas Day. I don't know if there's a such day. I say, why not? Right. Why not? Just say yes. Say yes to life. Just say yes. And often we've been saying no and told that we can't do this, you can't do that. And that's just really, words have so much power. Buddha often says, you become what you think about, or
most of the time.
And that's exactly the same thing. So be cautious just with your words. If you have to open your mouth, be kind, be generous, and be open. Those are my words, because, it does. Those words, that when misused, it can be a very sharp knife, and it can really hurt people. So despite with where we come from, it doesn't matter. Knowing that we have this inner desire to make a difference in society. It doesn't matter whether you're a painter, or whether you think you just like bricklaying, or you think you are building a amazing cathedral. I always so thankful every time that I'm in the bathroom in a hotel, and every time I see the bathroom cleaner, I always thank them, because just imagine just a day without those little tiny things, how filthy that place. Just be thankful for the tiny things. As you want to receive more, start giving more. Start giving. When you don't think you have anything, start giving more. That's all I can say, is just to give.
That's awesome. That's so nurturing. So I know that you have like so many different ways that you go about helping people. What who would you say is your tribe? Like who would you say is the people who you kind of, I guess, reach out to help, or kind of we all attract each other in some way. So who?
Yeah, I really, I think I was being put to this earth to really help healers, coaches, people are seeing other people, or teachers. Those are the tribe that I want to influence my gift and bringing out the best in them, teaching them the tools so they can become more aware, they become more calm, they become more enlightened. So that way they can bring this gift that I have to offer to them to bring out to the mass. So I'm very excited. Things are falling in. I think I'm getting invited to talk to the students at the university and then high school. But you know, talking to teachers is great because they get to influence the little people, which is so important.
Yeah.
And I'm also being asked by my guides and angel, okay, you need to do some guided meditation for the young ones, which I
Mm,
had the pleasure of doing a guided meditation for a classroom of 9-year-olds, and they absolutely love guided meditation. And so
oh,
that's my next in line is to do that for them.
oh my God.
Just imagine 5 minutes a day for a child to listen to some positive and
Body.
ready for the day and charge, and how much that they can radiate out to their friends and being kind and generous. And that really, I was reading this from the Dalai Lama. If every single child, 8-year-old child who know how to meditate, world peace can be attained in this lifetime. And I do truly believe that. I truly do. And it starts within us. No matter how people are treating us, but start within us and what we are attracting. I
Wow.
used to hate this say. My teacher always get me every single time. So wait, tell me, how does it make you feel? And I would get mad. What do you mean, how it make me feel? I feel mad, I feel this and that. But she really wants, I love her to death. I love my teacher though. And I remember because, you know, we forget to really get in touch of how we feel and we bury that. We bury that. So if we acknowledge how we feel and accept that. So, you know, as frustrating at the time and I didn't understand a lot, but you know that really embedded with me, and I'm always thankful for my teachers, you know, to brought that. And just really every time you're feeling pissed off or something, take a few deep breaths and really connecting with yourself. Why am I reacting this way? Why am I feeling this way right now?
Mm,
And you have that calmness, and then you know, I don't think anything good can come out of an angry person. So when you think of that way.
that's true. And I think the easiest way to get past a lot of those things is to not be so judgmental. I think some of us
Yes.
have a tendency to expect everybody to be like us, but when you just kind of let go of that, like I've learned myself, um I don't like when people are like not really in vibrational alignment and they're very argumentative and then they just gotta be right. And for me, I don't care about if somebody thinks I'm wrong, fine. I mean, if you think I'm wrong, maybe you're right. Maybe I just can't see what it is that you see in my wrongness. But I'm okay with that, you know. But some people who just keep going on and on and on and just try to, but I'm very proud of myself that, I mean, I've always been a really humble person, but I can see that now I'm even more humble. Like I just won't allow myself to get to that point because I know that even when the other person is being combative, they're not even understanding what's happening with them. Because if they knew what was happening with them, they wouldn't really be behaving that way because they would understand the damage that they're doing to themselves and the energy that they're calling into their life, the vibration that they're putting out. the results that it's going to bring back to you is not good. So when I get into things like that, or I'm around people at work that speak negative like that, or they're complaining all the time, and I'll ask them, I'll say, do you really want to be in that vibration? Do you really want to continue to keep talking about that? Do you really want to continue to keep feeling that, what you're feeling? Because I understand how I had to kind of break free from that, just noticing the things that used to come back to me. And I had to really even through your help, with me sitting back, having to be like, now, how did I attract that? How did that argument come about? What vibration was I emanating over the past couple of days that would have allowed that to come to play, you know? So I think that's powerful, you know? And I think the children are definitely our future. We need the children to know, because if they know early, they can make a change. You know what I mean? Some people are just pretty much set in their ways, and the ones that are pretty much set in their ways, it's a little more challenging to change them. But a child, they're so innocent, you know, they're so innocent. And
so a word of wisdom for any mothers out there or people that raise young children. When you think of it, when you're raising these men or these young women for the future, raise them for the best, and then that's come about there is some cultural values that, you know, when they have all the superiority about men being more superior than women, if we can start breaking that, we are the women, we raise these men, and ladies are the future. So start raising them the way that it should be raised, where there's no much judgmental, there's no barriers as you're practicing. And my vision is just to see generation gap can be broken. I've got a privilege to work with the Hispanic people, and some of the thing is women are often not get treated well, and then guess what? But we can do something about it this lifetime. We can change the next generation, and it's us who are raising those future men and ladies. So we are totally responsible for the outcome of those generations. So our children have chosen us for us to go through certain stuff. But as we start changing our way and just let go of some old beliefs that are no longer serving us. Yeah. I'm about helping people, letting go, forgiving, and as we are stepping to our power, and then just working from within here and build that confidence up that radiate to every single one person. If all of you can take away something from this is start everything that's happened to your life right now is the result of where you have, of what you're thinking. Doesn't matter what it is, but today is a new day for yes day. Yes day to anything that you want. And when you start coming from that, I work with people that are totally disabled. All thing is to have is their mind and their eyes, but yet there's so much passion in them. If you still have a full body, functioning, walking around, you are so much more. For you to live in this country, you are way more advantaged over than anyone else. So when you start from just that little gratitude from within there, start with the gratitude there, you will grant it for anything that you ever wish for. And start giving more. Not thinking about what can I do, but start giving more, doing what you can right now. We all have each unique gift. God gave me the ability, yes, I can cook for 400 people in 2 hours with help. And I have different abilities, but then, you know, I have to be thankful for my lovely two Hispanic lady who keep my house clean. You know, we are being given with a different gift, and we all have strength in our area. Don't beat yourself up something that you're not good at, and maybe it's not your thing. Hire someone else to do it. Do something that you're good at. Just get in touch with that soul. To learn more about my work, follow me and connect me for, I will give you a discovery session, 20 minutes for free. So message me through Facebook. Hello there, Mark. Facebook, Polarity for Harmony. You can look me up, polarityforharmony.com. I'm also running a few special training also, so just connect with that. Takaya will have my information for that, those classes that I'm running and those sessions that I'm providing. So I'm very easygoing. So as you think, I am a normal human being as much as you are, and I'm alive, and I'm just got the guide and angels that working through me, and I'm blessed. They're all around me, and it's like the message is coming through me. It's not necessarily me way and her ego self, but whatever it is that for you to listen to. A lot of exciting things, and just think of it. You are in present. You are watching this right now. Is God given you the ability to able to see and hear? So just start counting your blessing. Start doing fine. I love this. I just recently gave this exercise to one of my clients, and this week, within this week, see how many yes you can get. Find how many yes you can get. So, yes to a beautiful dress that you may want. Yes to that trip that you wanted to do. Yes to that place you wanted to go and donate and help yourself. To help the people in need. Start finding all the yes. And the more yes you can focus on, let's have a competition. How many yes we can get this thing and get a pool on that. I would love to draw from this group that is on today. You get all the number and then give them a full session. How's that? So the live viewers, there. So, Kay, you know who they are. Message them on. I will, by the end of the week, who got the most yes.
Yes.
Be creative.
That's one of my favorite words. It's just like, I always say yes to everything. I'm like, yes. And it's funny because my guy, he always says to me, like, you just say yes. Sometimes you don't even listen to what people say, and you just agree. And I'm like, well, I'm just not a debater. I'm just like, well, whatever, but, sometimes you do have to learn how to say no. In the midst of our yeses, there are times we do have to say no.
We have like 3 minutes left. Anyone have any question? You can text Akaya, and I'm happy to answer any question for you.
Yeah, so let me unmute everyone because I had everyone muted.
Yeah, we have 3 minutes, so then I can answer.
Did you want, because I scheduled you for an hour, so if you want, we can come back on the line. If you have.
You can pause and come back on the line again because we have 3 minutes left, and we can reconnect. Everyone can reconnect, and I'm happy to.
So everybody, I'm going to suggest that, everybody, we're going to drop off the line. And then we ask you guys to come back in because this is going to end in 3 minutes. But we still got more time that we can use because she was for 1 hour. So let's come off, let's come back, and let's let you show you what she can do,
Yeah, sure. Why not? I'll release some truck emotion.
Yeah, let's release some emotions. And she can do it for all of us at one time. Like while she's on this call, each one of us could receive a clearing, and she's phenomenal. You're going to see exactly what I'm talking about. So everybody just log out, come right back in. I believe it's the same phone number, same code, right, Hue?
Yeah, exactly. Just come back on.
All right. So, all right, temporarily from my heart to yours, mine's up. We are in this here, and we are going to start again. I love you. I see you back in 2 minutes, 2 seconds. Deuces. Just a commercial break, y'all. It's just a commercial break.
All right.